This is Uncouth Tangents. I'm your host, B.
And I'm your host, Dove.
And welcome to the show. So I'm currently on the Gmail webpage on my phone because I don't want to have this email account attached to me in any way possible.
It doesn't make any sense at all. You just press a couple of buttons to switch over.
Okay, I'm old.
You're not.
www.
You are.
Gmail.com.
You are not.
/mail.
I'm over it.
Oh my God, it actually does say /mail. Who knew?
I am over it.
Okay, so we don't have any new listener mail.
Don't put that in the show. It sounds so sad and needy.
I need your mail, people. Give me your mail.
Don't put that in there.
I'm so desperate for mail. Give me the mails. Give me all your first mails. Okay, so actually I do have kind of an update on a couple of things. One is that you're fully free to like NMB Stunnas, Clapped on Size, because I was getting it confused with a different song. Chris Brown is not involved in that song.
Okay.
So feel free to blast it. Yeah, let's just do a victory lap right now. Just play the song right now.
We stick, we jump, we vibe.
I'm listening to it.
Ladies, clap them thighs.
Uh-huh.
Get loose with it.
Clap what? Oh, those thighs.
Clap them thighs.
Yeah. There's also another update. One of our listeners actually tweeted at us and mentioned that we got something wrong in the previous episode because I should do my research a little bit stronger. Just the tiniest bit.
What was it?
It was the fact that I'll read the tweet.
Okay.
This person mentions, sorry for being that guy, but sorry has cards. Trouble has a bubble.
Okay.
So
Trouble has the bubble. Yeah, that's what I...
Sorry doesn't have any, I guess, dice? I'm pretty sure. I feel like
Okay,
it has
so
dice.
it's cards.
Yeah. Cards Against Humanity.
Well, all right, you're going to get another tweet.
Come at me, bro.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for that update.
Oh, wait, that's not it.
Wait, that wasn't it?
Yeah, there's also no trains in Settlers of Catan.
Ah, okay.
It's the longest road, which is, I had it in my mind that it was the longest rail for some dumb reason.
Road and rail is just interchangeable like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Sometimes they are, right? They cross paths. It's a Crossroads event starring Britney Spears.
Okay. So there's no trains in Settlers of Catan.
Yep, no trains, planes, or automobiles.
Well, thank you once again, listener, for that. So what are there? It's just the wagons? Well, I know they have the hexagon. The shape of it is a hexagon, but is there, like, are they transporting things like in the Oregon Trail? So they have, like, the wagon with the cloth on it?
It says that on, or it's painted as a picture on the cover of the game. And you're led to believe that you guys are, like, literally settlers. But, I mean, honestly, you guys could be anything. Like, who knows? Maybe there is a train in the game. It's just hidden and in the background.
Nope. According to our listener, there's no train.
This could be, like, the village where, like, we all think we're in olden times. And spoiler alert for a 15-year-old movie.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. It turns out they're in modern day. And M. Night Shyamalan is a park ranger.
Ugh, gross. But anyway, there's actually a lot of stories that have that same plot line of...
Oh, it's regular time, not olden time.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they like horror movies or are they what?
No, the last thing was actually or what I'm referencing is actually a book that I read where the female, so it's another female character. She is in this town community with her family members, and all of a sudden, they all get kidnapped, except for her. And then she has to go and find them. And when she leaves out of Alaska, which is where it's all based, because they live in yurts and they use...
You live in what?
Yurts. A yurt. It's like a round tent.
Okay.
Moving on.
No, I believe you.
You can look it up. It's
Okay, let me log on to Gmail.
Oh, good. So we don't have time for your HTTPS : /. So anyway, she has to leave. And when she leaves out of Alaska, she finds out that the world is modern day. But she was born in this society that is of an older time. And they don't use technology or anything like that.
Hey Siri, what is a yurt?
A traditional yurt or jer is a portable, round tent covered with skins or felt and used as a dwelling by nomads in the steppes of Central Asia. Checking. Would you like to hear more?
Fuck no.
See?
There's no need for that.
Oh, shut up!
I just love how your mail Siri just puts you in check. It's like, there's no need for that, mister. Your language is inappropriate. I just gave you valuable information. I'm leaving.
Goodbye!
Yeah. See? So, but anyway, the point that I was getting at was that there's quite a few stories that have that same plot line of you thinking that you're living in the same society that everyone else is living in.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so she leaves Alaska to find them, and then that's
to find
it?
her family.
And
yeah.
then she finds out it's modern day?
Yeah, as she's traveling. But
How modern day is this? Like, do they have iPhones, or is this like 1980s modern?
No, it's about present day, at least in the
okay.
2000s.
So
Like-
Black Eyed Peas are still popular?
Yeah, exactly.
What is this? Everybody? Let's get it started?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get it moving. I'm so 3000 and late.
Oh. Good for you. Right. So anyway, I had a point in my mind.
I'm
but-
sorry. Was the Black Eyed Peas lyrics
Probably.
distracting your brain?
Yeah, that was just on loop.
Everybody. Let's get
It's
it
like
to it.
all their songs just playing all at once now.
I can only remember those two songs. That's it.
Where is the love?
I don't know that one.
Where's the love?
Yeah.
Doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
see,
song.
there you go. All I
Okay.
needed was that.
No,
And then he starts rapping. He's like, "What's wrong with the world?" I don't know what he says there, but people talking about this. No.
Oh, Will I Am. Was that Will I Am, or is that the other guys?
Yeah, I think it's Will I Am, and then everyone else comes
It's always
in
Will
later.
I Am first.
Of course.
Yeah. Does Fergie ever start a song?
When it's her album.
Well, yeah.
Sure.
You go play over
Sure
there.
does. She has a whole album dedicated to her being first. I mean, maybe.
I'm pretty sure the
if-
Black Eyed Peas actually guest on her album too.
Maybe. I'm actually not sure, but I mean, if it's a song where they start with the hook or the chorus first, then she'll probably start first. But as far as like her actually starting, I don't think so. So this is our last regular episode before our Power Hour and our holiday specials.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to come back for season 2.
Season 2.
So this is our last regular episode in season 1.
Season 1.
Right. So,
Right.
why are you doing that?
I don't know. I feel like I should be your hype man. Like, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. Uh-huh. Yeah.
But I think
Oh.
a hype man
Yeah.
is a little more
Oh.
about getting the crowd hype
Whoop, whoop.
instead of just repeating everything I'm saying. So,
Everything you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just an annoyance. It's what you are.
Nonsense.
But anyway,
Mhm.
everybody heard what I said. If not, you could, in your podcast app, just rewind it about 30 seconds and
Whatever you have it set to.
listen
you know?
to all the information that I spewed before.
Wait, what's going on?
You know what's going on. You already know. You're here with me.
Wait, did you?
This is our last regular episode before our holiday specials.
You didn't mention
And
the
then
power
before
hour
that,
at
the
all,
power.
did
See,
you?
you already know. See? I don't have to. I tricked your ass. You already know.
Yeah. Knowing things is cool. I learned so much today.
But you didn't.
I learned what a yurt is.
Oh, okay. You did. You did learn that.
And I learned we lived in modern times.
You already knew that.
And the Black Eyed Peas are still relevant.
Well,
And
I
that
like
Fergie
the Black
doesn't-
Eyed Peas.
Fergie doesn't start anything unless she goes off on her own album. I didn't know that.
Well, we don't know. There could
Confirmed.
be. There could be a. just completely confirmed. There could be a song out there where she has began singing, and it isn't just the chorus.
Remember that time she peed in concert?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone does. Sure, everyone remembers that, and I'm sure.
I'm sorry, Fergie, if
Yeah.
you're listening. I know we have a pretty strong fan base. So.
Fergie isn't listening, but I do like.
Then what is
Fergie.
she doing now? Exactly.
What?
She's not doing anything. So she's probably
You
listening
don't
to this
know
podcast.
that. She's actually, she either has already released or she's getting ready to release another album. So she's been working her ass off.
I guess. Wait, what was her first album called?
I believe The Duchess. I think she's only had one.
Didn't she have
Could be
one
wrong.
called? Oh no, it's just a song called Fergalicious
Yeah, on The Duchess.
on the Duchess.
Yeah,
So
The Duchess
confusing.
album. Why is that confusing?
Because it's Fergalicious on the Duchess album. Okay.
Correct.
Mhm.
I don't see the problem.
No, I now realize that Fergalicious is probably an adjective, and I thought it was a noun, and so I thought that it was two different people doing the same thing.
You didn't listen to the song.
I didn't because
should.
I
Fergalicious. Fergalicious.
apparently you didn't either because you don't know the lyrics.
But I never know the lyrics to any song.
You got all the lyrics for "Don't Wake Daddy."
Well, there's only 3 words. I hope so. Don't wake Jenkins. I hope so. All you need is just the beat. Yeah.
Hot Pockets.
There's no. Listen, I think you need to have more than one word in order for it to be lyrics.
Hot Pockets is 2 word. Wait, no, they cram them together in the logo.
It isn't 2 words. What do you call that? A conjunction?
Function.
Conjunction, junction. What's your function? Noom-a-dum-a-noom.
Numa.
I'm sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure.
We paid attention during public school.
But anyway, song lyrics.
What are you currently listening to? Like, what's a song that's in your head? Is it Fergalicious?
It was a few minutes ago. No songs currently, because now all I listen to is I have a playlist of workout songs that just play on the loop whenever I'm out running.
What gets you the most pumped up?
The most pumped up? Oh, Die Antwoord's Baby on Fire.
I love that song.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Have you seen the video?
Yes, I have multiple times.
I don't know how they did his legs.
Ninja?
Yeah.
In Babies on Fire? I don't think so.
Wait, I gotta pull up this video now.
Yeah, that's the one where they're sitting at the dinner table and they're
You're
talking,
right. It's
and then
their
he runs.
new song.
Okay, so he
that
runs
has it.
upstairs and he's keeping the guys out of her window.
That's what it is. I remember it now.
Now who's wrong?
I am.
You always were. So
Yeah.
it's okay. Hype man says yeah.
straight. Getting things wrong again. Oh yeah. Is that how hyping works?
That sounds a little more like crooning.
I don't know how to hype anything.
Yeah.
I'm the worst hype man.
Yeah, that's like you're going to seduce the crowd. You're going to buy everyone dinner. Invite them back to your hotel afterwards.
That's pay into my Patreon for me to hype them.
Okay. Hype is a little more lively. Think of Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy.
His job was a hype man.
Yeah.
That's all he did.
Well, no, he's also a very talented musician.
No,
Have you seen him play jazz piano?
he's just a hype man.
No, but he's really good at like piano.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
He's like shockingly good because he's like, yeah, boy. Like,
that's such a
oh my
strange
gosh.
combination. Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
can't
he's-
really hype anyone with a piano.
No.
Well, I
Well,
don't
I
know.
mean, that's not his job. Like
I guess
initially,
you
he
can get
actually like
excited over piano.
he made like a large majority of the beats for Public Enemy and everything.
Oh, so he's a producer.
Well, no, he was a musician. Like he was.
Well, if he made the
Yeah.
beats,
Yeah, just because you make the beats doesn't necessarily make you the producer, though.
okay. I guess you just could be.
Yeah, I mean, it like 9 times out of 10 in like the hip hop pop world, that's true, I guess. But like, you know, when you're a musician, sometimes you don't have control over how things sound. And unfortunately, this happens a lot in the rock world. Like that's why some people, when they go to different music labels and everything like that, they tend to change their sound because they had a different producer come in and tell them like how to do their music. And
Oh,
so
okay.
things
I can
start
understand
feuding
that.
like that.
Well, you know, if you just have
Like if
Sia and Neo write all of your tracks like they do for
For,
the
like,
majority
yeah.
of people.
like those are studio musicians, like they get paid the big bucks to, you know, write pop music. It's funny because one of my favorite bands back in the day, Rancid, Tim Armstrong, has like the raspiest voice and everything like that, but he can actually write a really catchy pop song because he's done it numerous times. He just won't, you know, admit it publicly. It's like Rancid's like a pretty decent punk rock band from like the 90s to early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's when they were decent. But yeah, no, he's written like a bunch of pop songs for people just so he can get extra money because starving artists are starving artists.
Yeah,
and sometimes
yeah.
you need that money.
You just got to do with, you know, at least that's an extra skill that he has and many others have.
Hmm.
Like, I can see them wanting to work on their own albums or, you know, producing an entire album based on the sound that they like, but still they're writing songs for other people in different genres, like all across the board.
Yeah. I mean,
That
it's
makes
funny.
sense.
Like when I was a kid, I was like, selling out, you know, that's so wrong. You shouldn't sell out. It's awful. Like, you suck, man, and all this stuff. And then as an adult, I'm like, yeah, no, man, that makes total sense. You do you. You got to get that money. Like, it's hard to live
now
in
that
society.
now that you're in the
Yeah.
working world and you kind of do a similar thing yourself,
Yeah.
it's like you're not just doing the thing that you love to do. You end up picking up these skills that you didn't know you would need. And you're like, okay, well, I'm proficient in this, so
Mhm.
I'll do it for the cash, even though, you know, my passion is over there.
But it's interesting because like there's still this feeling of like morality. Like I feel like you could still sell out and still, or not sell out necessarily so much as like actually be paid the appropriate amount you deserve, while still retaining your morals and ethics. Like I don't think those aren't like two separate ideas anymore. Like you could definitely mix the two together. Because before, when I was a kid, I was like, "No, you sold out your morals. You no longer believe in anything anymore." Like,
Really?
yeah.
Was that intense? It's
Uh,
not a blood contract. It's just,
Well, no,
it's
like-
just music.
Well, in the punk world, like it means a lot to not be under any major label or anything like that. It means that you are truly yourself and you abide by no man's money. So
Well, nowadays it's
now it's like,
well, it's
Yeah.
easier to do that, to not have to be under a certain label
Mhm.
because of social media and you just writing a song and posting it on YouTube. But, you know, most of them with a label and with people to help them push their sound out there, people find that it's just more beneficial for them to kind of go that route.
yeah, no, if
Not
you know,
everyone does it, but
if your intention is to make money in the first place, then yeah, I mean, you can't really sell out if that was the whole intention.
right,
so.
right.
But anyways, how was your weekend?
Silence.
I see how it is.
No, I actually went to an escape room for the first time.
Did you escape? Wait, no, don't tell me. I want to find out
How so?
by asking you a series of questions.
For real?
No, because I have nothing prepared.
Oh, okay. I was a little excited at first.
Okay. Wait. So what was
but
it?
then
Was there a
I
theme?
wasn't excited. Yes, it was called the Museum Heist.
So you were Nicolas Cage.
I was. And I felt so bad for being Nicolas Cage.
Wait, why?
Because Nicolas Cage sucks.
It depends on which hairdo he has.
I don't like him.
What?
So,
Why?
I'm just
He's a
not
brilliant
fan.
actor.
Is he, though?
Uh huh.
But is he?
Uh huh.
I liked him in Con Air.
Oh yeah.
But, but anyway,
So were you by yourself, or were you with a group, or what?
it was me and two other friends, and it was a random group of 5 people. So 8 of us in this one room.
Did it get
And
claustrophobic, or how big is the room?
like a standard bedroom.
Not like a bathroom.
No, not like a bathroom.
A bathroom stall where you're locked in
No,
with
no,
5
no.
other people.
No, that would be terrible. It's at least like a 10 by 11 bedroom, more or less, something like that. And so when we go on the inside of it, everyone goes inside, and there's decorations of like a museum. So it's set up like a museum when you go inside the room, or rather like someone's office in a museum.
Yeah, because I was like, it can't really be like a
No,
museum.
it wasn't set up like a museum, but it was set up
It's
more
like the size of a bedroom.
Right. So it was more like a person's office in a museum, like the museum curator. And so there's still tons of statues all around and paintings that are up.
What are the paintings of? So was it like an art museum, or is it just an American history museum?
History museum, because there were some Sphinx statues and some jade statues from
Just stolen
East-
artifacts.
yeah, from
stolen
East
artifacts
Asia.
from poorer countries. I see.
Almost. Almost. So the story that we went in with, that we were told by the tour guide, was we're in this museum and we get a little curious and we wait after hours and we start exploring the museum. So we go down through all of the doors and everyone is locked except the one at the end of the hallway. So we get through this door and we find out that it's an office of the curator. And so we start looking around his office because we're terrible people. I don't know why we're doing this. I wouldn't do it.
No.
But,
Home
you know, like-
invaders?
like snooping in someone's office at a museum. But whatever. Still fun, right? And we find out that he's doing some shady dealings.
With Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, exactly. And so once we find out that he's doing some shady dealings, we go, oh, shit, we got to go tell people, because we won't be at fault for snooping into this guy's office. he's a bigger fault.
So can you use your phone?
Well, no, phones are locked away on the outside.
Okay.
And so this is the storyline.
So you're in
It's
the
still
80s.
happening.
This is the reverse
No.
story of the other
No.
one, where
No.
like you think you're in normal time, but you're actually in.
Damn it, B, I said no. So anyway, we run or we try to run to expose this museum curator, and then we find out that the door has locked behind us. So that's the story. And so we have to figure out how to get out of this office in 50 minutes.
Or else what?
Or else you feel like a loser, and then the host guy has to come in and get you.
Because I was like,
Exactly what happened.
50 minutes, or like everybody gets a pie to the face, or what?
That would have been some incentive to
To
hurry
really
our
solve
asses
this.
up. Yeah.
Because I feel like just having a time limit, not everybody's gonna be like totally into it until the last 15 minutes.
No. That's not.
Because I feel
necessarily-
like as soon as you say like 10 more minutes is when everybody starts getting tense. But like,
Yeah, we do start scrambling, but you're kind of tense when you go in there because you've paid your money to go into this room
Mm-hmm.
to try to figure out the clues. So paying for the ticket is incentive enough for you to.
I don't
You
know
know,
where
make
these
sure you
like
have a good
escape
experience.
rooms kind of came from, because it almost seems like a weird family-friendly BDSM kind of thing. You pay to be tortured in a
Find your
certain
way
sense.
out.
Yeah. There's like this guy in a leather suit. Hey.
Well, it probably stemmed from perhaps something like that. Like I think it was popular at one point in time to try to get out of straitjackets. And like you've seen videos of like people in rooms inside, people in rooms with straight jackets on, and then they have to figure out how to get out of the straight jacket. So people have been trying to get out of shit for a long time. I mean, Houdini made his entire career out of that. So a room, they've just like added some creative bits to it and made it into a fun game that you pay a lot of money for. One of those cost $208 per
Which one was
person.
that?
It was called the Submarine.
Do you actually get to ride in a submarine?
That's what I thought. I said, what?
I mean, you better at $208.
No, but when I got there, the host guy said, "Oh yeah, that door over there, that's the ones for the submarine." I'm like, "What? It's a room like right next to ours?" And that's $208? That must be a misprint. And there were little children in there too, so it was like a family. I'm like, who's paying for their 5 kids to go into a submarine?
Yeah, it's like over
$208 a person. That must be a misprint.
Yeah, that or those people are like thousandaires. Well, I guess that's actually a lot.
They
of
wouldn't be in
people,
this area if they were. Well, we were in Annapolis, Maryland. Even still,
Wait,
you wouldn't be in that area if you were.
Was it in like an office building, or was it definitely like this used to be a Pizza Hut kind of thing? I mean, those are two vastly different things. But like, what was the shape of the
Those
building?
are. I don't know how to answer that. What are you saying?
You know when like Pizza Huts go out of business, but they still have that weird shape to them? Like they have that like red top, and then like there's like different businesses that have to come in and be like,
yeah, that's true. Well, this looked more like a row home, although I can't see it being a row home because it's
like in a strip mall.
Well, because it's tall, but it didn't have. They could have taken the staircase out or concealed it behind a door, so it's totally possible. But it just looked like a row home. So it was right in the center of. It was across the street from a Ram's Head.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's just, just a building in a row, like the rest of them.
Oh, was it really non-discrete, or wait?
Some of them, some of the buildings are restaurants, and then some of them are just like the escape room place.
Is it literally just called Escape Room Annapolis?
It's called
or
Mission Escape Rooms.
So did you guys get out?
You missed that part?
Well, no, we can go back. What was the most difficult puzzle in that whole equation?
The whole thing.
The whole thing?
Well, because
I thought it was like full of like little mini puzzles that lead to like one clue to another.
That's just it. It's like you can't really get to one clue without first solving the one before it. Because we could see that there were obviously some places that we needed to get into. Mm-hmm. Like there was a glass cabinet that had some puzzle pieces on the inside, which was what we needed. We had every time we opened a box or opened something, there were a few puzzle pieces. And so we knew that the puzzle pieces meant something, and we find out towards the end that we were 3 clues away from finishing. Just
so
3.
So you didn't make it out?
No, we literally did, but not
so
for the game.
So in the story, what happens to your characters?
We didn't get that far. Yeah, we died.
They died.
A pit opens up in the middle of the floor, and we all fall in on top of the other people that tried to get out.
There's a whole court case. Like, you guys are sent to jail. Then it's escape from the jail.
Oh, that would be interesting. But they do have a lot of themes. I haven't seen Escape from the Jail yet. But the one that I wanted to do was Hansel and Gretel.
There's Hansel and Gretel?
Yes, I would have thought that would be so cool if like the room is shaped like a giant-ass oven. Trying to get out.
That's too funny. I was thinking along the lines of like everything is just candy.
So yeah, it would be interesting just to see. They also had an Alice in Wonderland theme as well.
I could see that being kind of creepy.
Maybe.
With the Cheshire Cat and everything.
Well, there's nothing digital. Like how during Halloween they have those, it looks like holograms that seem to be floating in the air, even though it's a thin screen with a projector on it. Yeah, they don't have anything like that. Yeah, it's literally a room with just like an office. So there was a telephone that we used to call one of the people that was in the phone book that was on the desk. Yeah, and so it actually rang, and there was a message that was the next clue.
It was a pre-recorded message, or was it somebody actually on the line?
No, pre-recorded. And then once we ended up solving that clue, like something fell from one of the picture frames.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a series of numbers that we needed to match up to some other numbers that we had gathered previously. So it's all connected. So you can't really skip around from one clue to the next, even though you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw an area where it was an area where I knew that we had to put statues on top of these pressure plates in order to open the door.
Oh, that's cool. So it's kind of like Indiana Jones.
I would rather be Indy than Nicolas Cage. I
Wait,
don't remember
what you gonna
I don't remember what his character's name was.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Indy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Indy 500.
Yeah, well, maybe. But yeah, I would rather be him than Nicolas Cage. I don't remember Nicolas Cage's character. But anyway.
I think it's the Declaration of Independence.
Sure. So I would rather be Indiana Jones than that guy. So yeah, it was kind of like that. So because you can see certain doors are made to open. And you can see that this one needs a key. And so you have to just figure out what is what. There was also behind one of the paintings. What do you call it? When there's like
a boob.
No,
what
not
are you doing
a
with
boob.
your hand? I don't know what you're doing
sorry.
with your hand.
My hand's going all wiggly. And this isn't how you feel on a boob. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm inexperienced. I'm not as experienced as you.
I'm not. I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
So
you're playing with a boob.
No. No. So there is behind the painting, you know, in some of the murder mysteries, you open up a painting and there's a save. That's the word I'm trying to think of. You knew I was trying to think of that word.
I know, you were messing with a combination lock. And
yes.
Okay, everybody,
You're just
pretend
me.
Pretend like you're messing with a combination lock. You're touching a boob.
That is not how you touch boobs. No, that is a terrible way to touch boobs.
It is a terrible way, but
I
you're
would
making
hate
it's
to have my boobs touched in that way.
It's a cupped hand motion.
Yeah, but then you don't spin it all fast. You don't spin a boob. Your face was like, you don't?
What have I been doing?
You've been doing it wrong. You don't spin it. And you, okay. You definitely don't do that to the nipple area either.
Nah. I'm pretty sure you do.
No. So anyway.
Oh, yeah, hold on. I'm going to look this up.
No. Well, I guess you can. You probably should learn. But yeah, so they had even one of those picture frames that revealed a combination lock. And once we got the right numbers to that, it had like a magnet or like a magnetic key or something on the inside, as well as a few other puzzle pieces. And then some written clues as well. So it was pretty fun, and I have to go again just so that I can say I solved one of the rooms.
So speaking of future things, because we're going to be taking a break, are you doing anything special for Halloween? Or are you doing anything special for the month of October, Halloween related?
For the month of October? Who knows?
Just because it's October, you know?
Yeah. Who knows? It's up in the air, but I'm pretty sure something to go down.
I'm actually going to a lazy Halloween costume contest this week.
Why is it lazy?
The goal is to have the laziest costume possible, but like in another sense, also the most creative.
Okay.
So my friend is going as a person who is a werewolf, but it's not the full moon. So they're just carrying a calendar with them. Like, it's not the full moon tonight. It's
I got three more days.
Yeah, it's just a regular person now. But when the full moon comes, yeah, then they'll be a werewolf.
Well, that's pretty fun.
Yeah. So just fun ideas like that.
Well, thank you for bringing up the fact that I was not invited to this party. And so now I don't have anything to do for the month of October.
Oh, yeah. October.
Yeah. That's when the hype man comes in.
Sadness.
Sad and crying. Hype up my sadness.
Tears. Oh, yeah.
That's right. You hype up my sadness.
Large pizza for one.
Oh. That's fucked up.
No, I ordered that. I ordered 2 large pizzas for myself at your house.
Oh, you did do that. You did do that.
Who's the sad one now?
Well, me, because I didn't eat the pizza.
Oh, that's right.
Or it could be you because you had 2 pizzas, but you shared it. So it would only be sad if you ate both of those pizzas by yourself.
I attempted to share, but nobody wanted any.
So you did eat. So we're both sad. Oh.
And that's the end of our episode. We'll see you next time on the Power Hour.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and phrases and clauses.
Please like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.
Send us an email at uncouth.tangents@gmail.com.
You can like and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. On Twitter, we are at Uncouth Tangents, and the same thing on Facebook. Oh yeah.